most famous physical therapist on the internet.
Hi folks, I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
Because we are the most famous physical therapist on the internet.
In our opinion, of course,
Here
Bob.
we are in our secret bunker again, Brad. And today we're going to talk about instant relief, how to treat a pinched nerve. We got physical therapy, exercises, and tips to help you with that problem. And this is, by the way, representing the pain of a pinched nerve, how it can go all the way down the arm into the hand.
Right.
By the way,
oh yes,
if you're new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. Also, you get a moment, and you probably have a moment, go to bobandbrad.com and go to the giveaway section. Sign up for our giveaway contest. Is that showing? There we go.
Yeah, oh yeah.
We don't have any cameraman today or camera woman. You can also find it on Facebook. It'll be pinned to the top of the page, the contest that is. Join us on Instagram or Twitter or TikTok, and we'll give you 60 seconds of Bob and Brad a day.
All right. Is it TikTok or TikTok?
T-O-K. Talk.
Oh, all right.
So like the clock.
All right.
All right. So here, let's jump right into it, Brad. You're getting pain from a pinched nerve. It's going all the way down your arm, possibly even into the hand. The first thing you want to do is you want to avoid, this is a tip, avoid sitting and sleep postures that will make your pain worse.
Right. And just mention, it could be numbness, burning, tingling, because a pinched nerve has all these weird
sensations.
They describe it as cold water running down their arm, things like that.
Yeah, whenever you get something really strange as far as sensations, it's often a nerve issue.
Exactly.
So the first thing, I'm going to show you how to sleep correctly with, let's say this is the painful arm.
Sure.
So what you want to do, number one, you want to avoid sleeping on this shoulder.
Right.
If you can. So what you're going to do, I'm going to sleep on my side here. By the way, these are my actual pillows because, Brad, you're going to probably have to pan down here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you sleep with your eyes closed, Bob?
What?
Well, just curious.
It's funny that you should say that because my wife often claims I don't.
Oh, well, I could just imagine.
So anyway, I'm going to sleep on my side. These are my actual pillows. And so what I do is, this is my throw pillow that I use.
Oh, you've mentioned that one many times over the last couple
I'll
of
show
years.
that in a minute. I don't need that right now. But I got two pillows on my side. And then, actually, here's my sleep ovation pillow too, by the way. So I'm going to use all these pillows here. I sleep on my side like this. And so this is the painful arm. And then you're going to put a pillow here. But the key is to put another pillow on top of it to give it support. Otherwise, the arm is down and curled around like this all night long. And that's pinching that nerve even more.
You can stretch it a little bit too.
Right. You can also sleep with just putting the arm up on your body like this. That's a good position for it too. But it's more comfortable. It might be better to go this way, actually. You put this this pillow underneath the arm like that. All right. I'm going to show, let's say you're just stubborn like we are, and you're going to sleep on that shoulder no matter what. In that case, then you need the throw pillow. And you've seen this maybe many times on other videos. You're going to create the canal here. And so I'm going to get my two pillows here. And this creates a canal. I'm going to be careful with my mic. But this takes pressure. Now the pressure is on my rib cage and my head, not so much on my shoulder. So
what about your feet? You got to get them back up.
Well, I'm just trying to go halfway on here. So,
I'm just
so anyway, that'll help you with sleeping. With sitting, you want to make sure you're not sitting with a slumped posture. So like when you're in your recliner, you may want to take, again, a throw pillow like this, and it'll help you, give you some support in the low back and put your body into a better position. Better the position the neck is in, the less stress there's going to be on the nerve.
We probably should mention sleeping supine.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Good point, Brad. So when you're sleeping on your back, it's going to be the same thing here. I'm going to sleep usually with one pillow.
Right.
You usually want a thin pillow or just one.
Thin pillow.
So I'm going to sleep on my back. Heck, I'm going to put one underneath my legs.
Sure.
This is what I do here. I put one here again and one here like this. Again, nice and supported. How's
But
that look, Brad?
that pillow, it always drives me nuts when people have their pillow under their shoulders. And
Well,
not under
I
their
know.
head.
I'm just trying.
I
I'm watching my mic.
I know. I just, I
So
wanted to clarify.
the big idea is to get the arm supported like
Sure.
that. But these are not minor things. If you're irritating your neck all day long and all night long,
Right.
it's not going to go away. It's once you pinch that nerve, it's going to get flared up. All right, the next thing, Brad, you can maybe come on back in and you want to flip the camera so we
Oh,
can see
yeah.
it. There we go. Yeah. The next thing is you're going to want to do what we call directional exercises. And there's usually 3 of them that we try. But the point of the reason for the exercises is we want the pain to centralize. Now, Brad's going to show you what that means on me, using me as the example.
So you're going to show one of the exercises that kind of oftentimes centralize, or
Well,
should we do it first?
What do you think? Why don't we do one of the exercises and then we can show what we hope to see.
Right, exactly.
So how about we start with extension? Usually that's the one we're going to start with. Do you want to grab the towel?
oh, you bet.
Now, with most people, when they start off, I thought you were going to do it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
With most people, when they start off, usually is extension what we're going to have them do. And with extension, usually, you want a chair or what do you want to do? With extension, usually it hurts to do it without a towel. So we have most people start with a towel.
Yeah, so going back like this goes, oh, it hurts right about halfway back. And oftentimes if it goes down the arm, then you really know you got a pinched nerve. That is pinching it more. So what we're going to do is we'll start out with a little chin tuck, get the towel around the base and get it so it's rolled up a little bit thicker. It's usually comfortable at first. And you can lean right back in the chair and relax the shoulders, chin tuck, and gently go back until you feel that pinch, and then come forward and you can kind of pull forward. You're not pulling hard on the towels, just support.
And Brad, you might actually, if you're in the same case with me as I am with the right arm on the right pain, you might just use one arm to pull on the towel and let this one relax.
You could even.
Yeah, and that's a good point, by the way. This is another thing I want you to do throughout the day is I want you to go ahead and put a pillow underneath your arm whenever you sit in a chair under the arm of the painful side, because that can actually help, again, also take away, oh, you can't even see that. There we go. That'll help take away the stresses on the nerve, as it's pulling on the neck.
And as it goes further and further back,
eventually you might get to the point where you don't need the towel anymore.
Right.
But for most people, it seems that they need it to start off with.
You want to get here, Bob? We'll show what happens to the symptoms.
Yep. I'm going to put this back up again and flip it. This is like old school. Brad and I used to do this all the time. We used to not have a camera person when we first started off. So if the towel is working, the extension is working, you should start, what you want to see is that the pain that's furthest away from your neck starts to be relieved first. So if this resembles the pain, boom, gone. It's no longer in my hand. The numbness or the tingling. It's not necessarily just the pain. Let's say the tingling even gets better.
Yep.
Look for something that's making it better. Then the next step would be hopefully the pain's going to go out of the upper arm here, or the upper lower arm.
Yeah.
So you see now I'm not having any symptoms in my hand or my forearm. That's golden. That means you're doing the right thing. Now, those exercises, though, you must realize this. They aren't just done once a day.
Right.
You're doing them like every hour, maybe 5 to 8 times a day, 10 repetitions, doing 10 times. And that's when you're going to start getting some results.
And you have to continue to monitor your posture. No head forward posture. Sleeping pillow, no recliner with your head forward on a pillow behind it. Those things have to be maintained.
So the next thing would be, hopefully, as it starts to improve, you're going to actually see the pain leave the upper arm. And
Here, why don't you turn so they can see this? Stand up. Oh,
I don't know if I can stand up.
Cut your head off.
So is there anything left?
Yeah. Yep, that's fine. So right here, the pain will be here. Even as the pain's getting better in the arm, if it's starting to hurt a little bit more up by the shoulder and the neck, that is okay. as long as the pain is gone from further down the arm. They call it centralizing the Mackenzie technique. And as it gets better, then actually it all the way goes away, and you're feeling pretty darn good by this time.
So now if you find the extension gets to a point where it just doesn't seem to be helping anymore, the pain is kind of stuck, you then might try, actually, you might try side bending.
Right. Yeah.
So you might try with really good posture. Brad, do you want to show it to the side? Yep. We're going to chin tuck, and then we're going to go sideways flex towards the side of pain. So if the pain's on this side, you're going to chin tuck and go to that side. Chin tuck and go to that side. And you're going to see if that's going to help take away the pain. This is always an experiment. We're trying to figure out what it is that's going to, as far as tips and exercises, what takes away the pain, especially if it takes it away down here first and then starts, centralizing up so that you no longer have it in the entire arm.
So this one, you bend to the side. That doesn't mean you should grab and pull hard. Just the movement is typically all you need to assess that.
One thing I kind of forgot, Brad, is before you start extensions, you might just do some chin tucks to start off with.
Yeah.
So Brad's showing it from the side. I'm showing it from the front. Just as just kind of the warm up, and you can do these throughout the day. One thing I'd forgotten is that prior to doing the extension, you might want to do some chin tucks because that'll warm up the neck, and it's kind of putting the neck in the right position. So you're going to go ahead and tuck the chin in. You're not going down. You're not going up. You're just bringing it straight back. And these are ones you can do prior to doing the extensions. And it's also ones you can do throughout the day also. Mm-hmm. So that's the directional exercise. Find out which one works for you and work with it. The other, number 3, you want to avoid the pain makers in your life. Any activities or any work that increases your pain, you shouldn't be doing it.
Right.
A common one is people looking at their phone. And a lot of them have to do with posture. I mean, if your posture is bad, almost most of them have to do with posture. So you want to go ahead, you want to avoid this. You want to make sure you have the Tyrannosaurus Rex arms and bring it up right up to you. You want to avoid slouching in your chair while you're watching TV and having the head forward like this. You don't want to drive with your seat too reclined,
right?
Because it's going to be the same thing again. Yep, you look how your head's going to go forward as you reach up to the wheel. These are, pretty much anything. If you're having pain with it, like lifting a heavy object, don't do it right now. You got to get that pain to calm down.
Sure.
So the last thing I'm going to mention is we've covered a lot of information here today, and we just touched upon it, and there's a lot more. An excellent resource is Robin Mackenzie's Treat Your Own Neck. That's what everything we said today is based upon.
Right.
Just excellent books. They're only like $10, aren't they?
Yeah, and they're written for the layperson that's not, so you'll be able to understand it. It'll follow along with what we recited here in the video. It's a great source, and the price is good. You'll be happy that you purchased it.
Yeah, you'll see that it actually has great reviews. I mean, people all over the world have used this. So, all right, remember, Brad, I can fix just about anything
except for
a broken heart.
There you go, Bob. But we're working on it, even through this issue.
Yep. All right. Thanks.